found warships. Now it is a matter of time until Optimus Prime admits defeat.
The power of these steel beasts is so great that only a few have managed to control them. We Decepticons are up to the task.
Stand back and watch me tame them.
What do you plan to do, Lord Megatron?
I've found a powerful weapon above the surface of the water, and I intend to use it against Prime and his Autobots. I will conquer this planet! By the Matrix, what is that? Is this Cybertronian technology? What has Megatron done?
They look like modified humans relics from the past! I saw them in the movies! They look powerful. Is there any way to stop them?
There is more to this situation than meets the eye. Don't worry, Bumblebee. We will find a way. We always do. Our mission is clear. Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost. Megatron, we will stop whatever you are planning. Let me correct you, Optimus Prime. I do not plan anything. I have already started. You have no idea what you are really up against. I am Optimus Prime, and I send this message to all commanders. We are here. We are ready. Join the fight to receive Transformers-themed hardware for your naval battles. Choose the most appealing bundles to you in the premium shop. Get permanent camouflages, commanders with unique voiceovers, containers, and much more. Each bundle comes with a challenge from the main warring factions, the Autobots and Decepticons. Complete these challenges to earn special patches. Our race is united by a history long forgotten, and a future we shall face together. So, it has come to this once again. One shall stand, and one shall fall. You, Optimus Prime! Till all are one.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this special Transformer / World of Warships Legend stream with me, Tekane, and I'm joined by the one and only amazing Sailing Robin.
Hello guys, good morning.
Also guest
good evening.
Is Reichtengel and Reichtengel. And
Okay.
Prince Bliss.
There's one little thing I need you to do. Give me 5 seconds, guys.
Because I think Christian's a bit dark.
Oh.
Just slightly dark. Here we go. Hi. And when you forget to put on the lights, but this one's not working. Okay, never mind. He has a beard since the last time we met. Yes, I well, not really a beard. I would say it's half. You know.
So much for social distancing.
So much. Yeah. Well. So okay. First of all, I want to introduce also another guest, our one and only historian, Prince Blip. Please change the... yes, there he is.
As usual, same stream structure, guys. Lane is still not with us. He will be at some point.
Well, I think Phil is behind the scenes, basically. He's in our chats. He's the one who's lurking in the lurking in the wings.
In the shadows.
Ist Tekane from Germany? It listens so Deutsch. Ja, bin ich. Reichtengel ist auch hier aus Deutschland, deswegen. No, but sorry guys. So there are a couple of things I want to talk to you about. So first of all, we had planned to do this stream last Friday.
We did.
This plan was quickly ruined by Corona, because Corona indeed happened in Prague office.
Let's specify COVID-19.
Yeah, okay. COVID-19. But yeah, it indeed happened. So the whole office had to shut down. So we weren't able to stream. I was on vacation until last week. So I finally can be here this week with you and Robin again. We are all negative. That's why we are able to go back to the office.
Exactly.
So what can you expect today from the stream? We're gonna present you all the Transformer content that we received with the collaboration, the ship skins, the commanders. We have a giveaway for you guys. We will share a link later. We're gonna give away 25 Transformer containers to everybody who is watching the stream and sign up to our Social Blade link. And we will announce the winners on Monday.
28th, indeed.
Yes, on Monday on our social media, on Facebook, we will announce the winners, but you can just sign up, take part, and hope that you will get one of them.
We'll share the link in like 20 minutes, so not even.
Yes.
But yeah, as usual, guys, please tell us if there's anything audio-wise that is going awry. Would it be our volume, our voices, the game sound once we get to gameplay, so that we can do adjustments on the fly, as usual.
We have had a few comments that, Robin, your mic sounds a bit scuffed and is maybe a little bit loud.
A bit loud? Okay,
Yes,
let me just
that's from YouTube.
put it in the back. Here we go.
Robin is super loud even this time.
I'm
Yeah,
super
I think
loud.
He's a little bit too close to the
Well, what I
microphone.
can do is lower my volume.
It's the... think the second from the... or the first.
Yeah.
Mic is echoing.
Okay, is this better? Is this a bit better? Testing 1, 2. I can still lower or just stand further away from the microphone. Much better.
Sounds like a Transformer? That is the intention.
It is, maybe it is better. Okay, all right. Near perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Sorry about that if it was too loud, guys. My bad.
We will also, at a later stage, have news for you on upcoming ship. And we will be able to showcase it to you. But before that, I will be always the one sitting on the couch. And wait, now Kane is quiet. Did you change my microphone?
No, I haven't. Just put your microphone closer or raise it on your.
I will just
raise it on your. Yeah.
Okay, so we will leave it like this. It's always, we tested it, everything was working.
We can't hear Kane. Oh god.
Wait, seriously?
Sounds like your mic is off and it's getting picked up by Robin's.
Yeah.
This is so.
Well,
We never have luck with microphone, guys. This is
no,
something we need to
normally
realize.
this should work. Sound is bad, we can't hear Kane. Okay, let me quickly check the settings, so give me a second.
The output from us is solid, so
Wait, you lowered my microphone.
yeah, both are on the same.
No.
Because that
So
told me
this
it was
one
much better.
this one is mine.
Okay.
The first one is yours.
Oh, I see. Well, lower mine a little
So
bit.
now you should hear me again because my microphone was the chair. Yes. Okay. So that was a interesting start. You know, always funny to come back out of vacation and nothing is working. But you know, we're not we are professional streamers.
Yes, Lane.
So
There will be a stream at some point where something works, but
Professional streamers.
until then,
technical intermission. Dim dim.
All right.
dim.
Anyway, here we go. Let's talk about what we're gonna show this this stream. It's gonna be quite relatively succinct for Transformers. We're gonna play a few games, show what is available, and then move on to a normal gameplay. Maybe do some I don't know, division with players. We have 1 free slot in our division if somebody wants to join. That's something we can also do. But you know, just have a bit of a chill. What should we showcase first, Chris?
Well, it's totally up to you what you want to show.
It's up to me. Okay, so the collaboration brings 4 ship skins, 2 consumable camouflage, 2 memorable flags, and 4 commanders. Well, it's collaboration with Transformers, if people haven't realized it yet. So we have Fletcher, which basically gets access to... hold on, I'm on the wrong thing here. Gets access to a permanent camouflage, which is called Gold Bug, and that's how it looks, basically.
It's basically the Bumblebee camouflage.
Indeed. Next on, we have Iowa, which gets access to a Freedom Fighter.
Can I quickly interrupt here because I see a lot of discussions about the voiceover. So, guys, the voices that you have in the game are the original voices from the comic, which is the collaboration based on. It's not on the Hollywood movies that you see from Transformer with Peter Cullen voicing Optimus Prime. I was asking the same question when we had the first time the introduction on the collaboration. I was like, nice, will we have Peter Cullen? But it makes sense. This is based off the 90s comic show, not the Hollywood movies.
That's a good specification to have,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. Now Khan is a bit loud. Okay, let me quickly fix it. I'm sorry, guys. It's a trial and error.
If you are trolling.
Like, I mean, we are the ones who do studio, video, stream setup, playing, reading the chat, answering questions. We are doing literally everything. I hope now it's fine.
So yeah, to get back on it, Fletcher and Iowa are the two Autobots skins, and then we have Bismarck, which is one of the Decepticon skin, which has access to the Messenger of Oblivion skin, as you can see right here. So of course, in battle, the actual Transformers are not just standing on the bridge or on the bow. They'll actually be sitting in the turrets, manning the ship essentially. So that's the third skin for the Bismarck. And as a fourth skin, we have Tashkent, which then gets access to Crush and Destroy skin. Here we go. So we have this. We also have 4 new commanders. So 2 for the US nation. So we're gonna have Autobot Optimus Prime and Autobot Bumblebee. And we're also going to have for Germany, we're gonna have Megatron, and for the USSR, we're gonna have Rumble. They both come with the same skills when it comes to battleships, Captain. They're gonna have different base traits, of course. But Optimus Prime gets basically a better reload time on the repair party.
And the revocation protocol is the unique skill to reduce the spotter reload time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they both have a revocation protocol, both Optimus Prime for Iowa and Megatron for Bismarck. They both have the same skill, though the base trait changes. For Megatron, it's going to be extended range for battleship's gun. And then we have 2 destroyers captain. We have Bumblebee for the Fletcher, but that you can put on any US destroyers. The base trait is going to be basically better, longer duration of the engine boost. And the second unique skill is going to be calculated inversion, which decreases your rudder shift time and improves your engine power while the smoke generator is active. Not while the smoke is active, but while the generator is actually doing smoke. So basically, it's kind of a get out of jail card when you can really improve the performance of your maneuverability while the smoke screen is active. And then Rumble, which is for the USSR, is going to get access to better range on the destroy guns. That's a very good base trait. And also revocation protocol.
Calculated inversion.
That one.
Basically, it improves the rudder shift time and boosts the acceleration while the smoke screen is active.
So 2 new skills, 2 new base traits, and 4 commanders, 4 skins. And if I just showcase one of the 2, let's take the I don't know. Let's take the Odin, and I'm gonna put either the where is it? It's right here. We have the Autobot Arc camo that we can preview here. Big old yellow, and we have the Decepticon art camo. Arc, sorry, not art, which is more purplish. So 2 new camo that you can of course craft into permanent one with paint, and then upgrade them. So yeah.
So while I didn't want to interrupt Robin, I just want to make clear that I did the mistake and I forgot that Peter Cullen voiced Optimus Prime in the first original generation of Transformers. But yeah, I asked as well if he's the voice actor for Optimus Prime, but unfortunately he's not. So yeah, that was my mistake.
So the commanders come with their own voiceover, respectively. Of course, you can still, as usual, disable them from your options. If you go to customizations, you can, disable them, enable them. Same for the visual and the voiceovers. Also, there's a couple of signal flags, not signal flags, memorable flags, just for both type Decepticons and Autobots. Here we go. Shall we go into battle? Talk about the
Please,
rest
be my
during
guest. Pick something. You are in the division, so only Mr. Prince needs to pick something.
I saw a question, will London be available? We're actually going to play the ship today. Yes. During the stream. So yes, London will be available. We have an announcement coming in shortly about it. And we will play it. Why not? Let's go.
So I will try to follow the chat as much as possible and answer your questions. I hope I will catch most of them. If I miss one, please, sorry. If I, just try to follow you as good as possible, everyone. I saw also a question, when is the Friesland coming to Legends? Unfortunately, I don't know. I would like to see a pan-European ship as well, but I don't know yet. Yeah, London we will release more information on the London later today. I wanted to hold it until the half of the stream, but chat is already going insane. We will be able to showcase you the London later and play it, so you know what you can expect. And all the other information will be released later on our social media and Discord on what packages there will be and so on, and what the price will be.
Okay, they only have one Red Army enemy team. I mean, we have only announced the name of the ship. We haven't showed either the stats or the tier. So,
will the Polish DD captain return at some point? If you mean if the Polish destroyer Bliskawica will return, yes, at some point she will.
Alrighty then.
Oh wait, I missed a question. Who is your Transformer in the series, not just in Warships? If you mean my favorite Transformer, I would probably go with either Optimus Prime or Bumblebee, just because if I'm completely honest, I didn't grow up with it. I watched the Hollywood movies, but I liked the first few movies. I didn't really like the last 2 or 3. I think that was a little bit too crazy. But Starscream is one of my favorite ones from the movies and also from the comics, the ones that I saw. And I'm also a fan of Megatron because, he's the evil one. By the way, can we quickly share the link in the chat?
Sure.
If you can just press, is it entering? Oh, I think you need to. Sorry?
Hotshot is real edgy Transformer.
Let me quickly.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not. I think you need to choose the chat you want to enter it on the left side where the R is, or you can just
It just works.
Yeah. Okay. I
Here we go.
think it worked. Yeah, it worked. Good.
I'm not sure if these torpedoes are actually going to. Oh yeah.
Any
2
sneak
torpedoes
peek
on the
news on CBs and what ships you're looking to adding, like IGN, Kaga? I can't give you any peak news on the CBs because they are in the very early stages of development. Besides that, as soon as we have usable footage or footage that we can show you, we will make sure to share it with you. But don't expect anything on that soon, but we will keep you up to date. I see a question like why we didn't see Shockwave in Starscream. So the choices for a collaboration is always a little bit different. It's not like you go to a company and say like, hey, what can we have? It's rather like a conversation of, okay, what is possible, what isn't, and and some characters are just chosen, and it's not always like that we have the choice. It's it's an interaction between the companies, what we get, and in the end, what is here.
There's a destroyer to my left somewhere over here.
To your
Robin.
left.
Yeah.
York is still in my IPF, so.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, I
I'll go
just ate
investigate.
like 4 corpses. So.
Okay. how much damage did that do?
What do you think about Tashkent?
All
Do
of
you
it.
think it needs more range? Well, I think Robin can later showcase the Tashkent.
I will, definitely.
So, but
I'll
yeah,
go
we're
investigate, man.
yeah. Why Rumble though? I don't know.
Okay, yeah, my PF is on it now. It's literally on
What's going to happen on Halloween?
this way, basically.
You'll see soon enough.
Stay tuned. Short social
Yeah.
media networks.
Stay tuned. There will be enough spicy information coming soon.
Okay, so it's probably the Fletcher. It's gonna be a Kagero. Because the Fletcher is developed with the Wichita, so it's probably going to be the Kagero. I'm actually going to go more south. Proceed towards B, I'll just go and get him.
Okay.
In Wars PC, we can use our own captain voices, and voices of other captains. Can we get this to Legends for the future? The thing is, everything is possible. I don't want to say it's coming. I can't say if it's considered. It is possible, but there are no immediate plans. So for now, there are no changes planned for something like this, like individual commander voices.
Alright. I have you now. Hello, Kagero. That's a bit unfortunate.
Why is Lon on tier 5 instead of 6?
We'll do
Balancing
reverse
reasons.
here, because she probably topped us.
I for one
Away.
want Tekan and Robin as a commander. Do you really?
Oh, that would be nice, right?
I mean, it would be nice, but I honestly no. It would be an honor, of course, but yeah.
Oh,
You can easy. Oh no.
I was a bit too close for comfort. She probably has another one though. Okay, can you please get revealed? Thank you. Jeez.
SAP when? Not anytime
here.
soon.
So I just got asked if HMS Sheffield will be added to the game. Considering we already have 2 town class cruisers, it's unlikely. But we will, maybe in the far future.
Entered the wrong PSN for the giveaway and cannot change. I'm sorry, but we are not able to change that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's end user mistake at this point.
Server disconnect 8 time with the code 11. Yes, Seeman 9495. You already wrote that in Discord. I answered you already there because it's not something with our servers. It's not something with your local internet connection. It's probably a node somewhere in another country that is the connection towards our server, which is currently having issues. So that is what causing the disconnects. It's nothing on your side. It's nothing on our side directly. Our servers are stable. But I'm just saying it's nothing that we have an impact on.
Oh, poor TP is getting
How we join the giveaway? We are sharing the links once in a while in in the chats, and you just sign up with your PSN ID. Don't overdo it, please. It's ruining the entire chat.
Well, at least people don't miss the code. That Benson's gonna be a bit of an issue. I took a lot of damage fighting that Kikagero. Japanese guns are nothing to scoff at.
Jay the Cat, I'm sorry, I don't understand what you mean. Let the community test it. On what question exactly?
Might be.
How can I join the Discord? You go to the link discord.gg/wowslegends and you get the immediate link, the immediate button for the invite.
These guys are all full HP. That can you focus the Wichita if you have a
I got him.
range on that? Because that division's scary. The Fletcher's full HP. Benson as well.
Wichita's basically full HP as well.
Yeah.
Any plans on more Twitch Prime loot? Not that I'm aware of anytime soon. Of course, we're always trying to increase the interaction with you guys as the community. But for now, there is nothing in the works as far as I know. Servers are stable? Yes, they are.
Take the bait, Benson. Go ahead. Take the bait. Come on.
Khabarovsk has been revealed as some kind of an Easter egg in a update video, so you can expect her sooner or later.
Does this look like a Benson's gonna eat one of my torpedo? Or did I imagine that?
A Brutesy will not have the new announcement on screen.
No, only Tech 3 ships. Because the Abruzzi doesn't have a smoke screen anyways.
No, I missed the torps.
Colorado, come on. Colorado.
Okay, at least I'm capping. He went out of the cap. So.
Minimap changes? What kind of minimap changes? Do you mean like display of secondary range, display of range, and this kind of stuff? Or what exactly? Will Abruzzi have her heal? I think so, but I'm not sure. We can check later in the port. Robin has it.
That Benson's sneaky. We just gotta hold the caps, we have point advantage, so... You guys want me to smoke you up so you don't take too much damage? You guys are all clamped together.
This is Colorado not letting me turn around.
Oh, let's kill this Wichita. Nicely done, Tippets.
Nice!
Yeah, I'm gonna go see if I can spot the Fletcher.
The ability to ping the map like in World of Tanks. Well, stay tuned.
Possibly.
Yes.
It's in the ropes. It's something that is possibly doable. Possibly doable? Is that even English?
No, that is definitely something that is coming.
Alright. I saw a question before that. Can you guys show us the legendary camouflage for... sorry, the permanent camouflage for legendary ships? And yes, we can. Okay, Benson, he needs to go. He needs to go now. Oh, shoot. Here we go, thank you. Revocation protocol working fine here. Engine's good.
And he's gone.
Yep. Alright. I'm gonna pressure that. He needs to die.
What are you guys' thoughts on Edinburgh as a ship? I consider it a very strong ship. She's a very strong cruiser. She has a good range. Why is... Haha!
Aha!
Haha! My laptop was
do you
low
have
on.
shots on the DDs if they get
How's it
spotted?
going with the armor? I'm sorry, Robin, I interrupted.
Go ahead.
No.
Okay. Please die, dude.
How's it going with the armor viewer in the works?
Need help. Need help.
No,
I
you
got him, I
don't.
think.
You don't.
I
You're
do.
fine.
Okay.
You're absolutely fine.
Fletcher's behind
This
me.
is fine. Shells don't go over this island. You're
Yeah,
fine.
they do. Actually.
You're fine.
No, I'm not.
You're fine.
Go forward!
Just accelerate.
One more hit and I'm gone.
Just stop shooting.
Not like this.
You're fine.
Ken is top backseat gamer.
Not like this.
Of course. The thing is, I'm sitting right next to Robin in the office, and I know that he's a very he is in my opinion
I'm a pessimistic player.
No, I consider him a very, very, very good player, and like sometimes when I watch him play, and he just says like, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, it's over, I'm dead. He has more than half HP. And I'm like, you're not dead.
Once again,
It's fine.
I prefer to be pessimistic, so if it happens, I'm not disappointed.
You're already emotionally prepared for your
Exactly.
doom.
Exactly.
I got asked, will we see basically a Lexington class battlecruiser at some point? Possible, but there's no model for it yet. So, so maybe if we see it on PC at some point, but not yet.
When is the next balance update due? I need to say that there is no such thing as a specific balance update because balance is an ongoing thing that never stops. So I can't say if, like, you know, there will always be balance changes involved if necessary in updates. So, yeah.
This Fletcher is just waiting to kill me, Robin.
It's okay, Maggie will die, and we probably win on points. Either by my guns, my torps, or the Iowa's beat the Colorado's. Got it. Just run. Run away.
I'm turning, but this is Iowa. It takes about a kilometer to turn.
Right.
God, chat is going quick.
Will there be an alternative to get paint in the future? It's a resource like any other, so we can include it as rewards for missions. As for now, though, we haven't figured out how exactly.
Any
it's not
alternative way
impossible.
for achieving or receiving paint in the future? Possible.
Fletcher's towards seas.
That's exactly what I just.
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear.
Oh, there he is. All right. Well, I'll see if I can just damage him. He'll probably kill me. It's fine. So at this point, I just. If he kills me on the first salvo, that guy's a good shot.
Is there any chance of anchorage being added to the game? There is a model for it, so it's...
I mean, to answer all the questions regarding upcoming ships, upcoming lines, or whatever. Yes, everything is.
ridiculous. We're not hitting each other at all. Hey! Finally! I was like, come on. Just one hit, dude. Sorry, you were saying, Christian?
You were interrupting me,
My bad.
Mr. Robin. How dare you?
How dare
I can't believe you've done this.
Yeah, I can't believe you've done this. No, so regarding any upcoming ships, legendary ships, ship tech trees, premium ships, possible ship designs, ship abbreviations, everything is possible. As long as we cannot say it publicly, I cannot give you the answer for that as well. Because if I know, and if I would, you would probably not receive any information from me in the future, because I wouldn't be here anymore. So unfortunately, we cannot give you any teases that have not been approved. I'm looking at you, Phil.
if he's even here. Nice job. Fireproof Android now. Did you burn that much?
Yeah.
I mean, okay. All right, cool.
We need a Kyriel stream, yeah, but we don't want to overdo it, you know. We want to keep it special.
We've
It's-
done it once. It's not like we were gonna overdo it. But
yeah, but
the only
you
thing
know,
is we need a
it's
valid
like
reason. To
he
bring
gave
more
enough.
stream.
He gave enough content for the rest of 2020, so
and
and-
probably a good chunk of 2021 as well. To be fair.
I bet Tay kind of wants Easy and Tone in the game, right? Why add a hybrid class? I first want to have all the classes balanced. I'm waiting for the patch when we have improved secondary armament. Then we can keep talking about things like aircraft carrier and Easy and Tone.
Oh, Mazu just joined us. I think my division.
Kick him out, please.
Was open. It's okay.
No,
No,
we don't do that.
we don't do that. Okay.
No, because we
I'm sorry,
want to
Mazu.
keep it equal, you know.
I am really sorry. How do you lock that division? Actually, I need to.
Are you in? Do you have him as a friend? Because maybe then he's
Probably I
able
do.
to join you.
Yeah. But
Always
I need,
trying
I
that.
need to
He's
go
always
in my
trying that.
settings for next time to see if I can lock divisions like that.
EOP change is coming, not for now, but we are looking at the stats closely, so we are having that. Clans. Hopefully
Wanna get
soon.
ready, Lane?
Oh, sorry.
No problem. I'm just gonna play all four, and then we'll switch to other gameplay.
Lane,
Yes.
will we get the? God, the chat is too quick. Wait a second. That is
The Curtis
question that I-
Seahawk airplane model for the Alaska?
Yes, yes, yes.
So I was afraid you were going to ask me this. So I need to look into hydroplanes more because I'm not very familiar with hydroplanes, but I want to be. If the model exists, I'll be looking into all of our seaplane models and trying to make sure that we get the right ones for the right ships. But if the model exists, we could probably get it.
Ooh, Yamato and Alaska. Okay. All right then. Scary, but not impossible.
The Kingfisher is a very much unappreciated plane, Cody Bell. So
What could some future content be in the next few updates? Well, that is something that you have to see for yourself once we release our patch notes. It's the same. I would love to tell you, but if I do, I won't be able to give you any information in the future. And I don't think we want that. Don't get any ideas now, chat. Don't do that.
Now, chat, I apologize in advance. I am not a Battleship main.
No, he's not.
Far from it. So don't expect some pristine gameplay here. I am going to try and stay a bit mid so I can get crossfire on people pushing the flanks. But also being mid will make me a target. So I'll just go 1/4 speed for now. Maybe boring for the first few minutes. But I'll see if I can get just some decent broadsides on ships.
Patch notes soon? Well, I will say one thing for that. So we are currently in the 4th week of the update. There are a couple of indicators that, for example, missions go to a certain point. And if you know how the update cycle is built, which is every 5 weeks, and when we always released our patch notes in the past, you might get an idea when the next information is coming. I don't want to say any specific date, but, you know, just a nudge, hint, for all of you guys that are waiting for patch notes. So yeah.
Oh, hello, Alaska. It's a very nice broadside you got there. It would be a shame if some 4 or 6mm... Yeah. Wait, how did the Kutuzov died? What?
Well, probably 2 salvos.
Excuse me. Oh my god. Yeah, stay broadside.
Do you have the transformer voiceovers activated?
I do, yes.
Okay.
And spot the plane and launch it. Come on, get the backlight online.
Spotter airborne.
Here we go. I think I'm aiming way too behind. But we'll see. Yeah, few weapons. I'm gonna pressure this because see, this is the kind of broadside I want. Here we go, one citadel on the Iowa.
Any plans for submarines? Well, not anytime soon. But I can't.
Armor piercing.
You okay?
And
No.
he's gone. Wait.
Just
where-
ate some from the
oh.
Iowa and the Yamato.
Yikes, dude. That's a Bismarck. What is that? That's a Tippett. That's the Alaska reversing.
Would you ever roll out for the further super test places? Well, we had super test application period over 1.5 months ago. We're doing this like 2 times a year, 2-3 times max. So there is no. Oh wow!
Don't you dare die on me.
He already is dead.
Yeah, 2 salvos.
Yikes! Do you all have your Halloween costumes picked out yet? No.
Radar? Why would you radar? Nice, Iowa just got ruined.
Sorry for asking, but how are you guys so cool? I don't know if that's a trick question. I don't want to answer it. Well, I don't know how Robin is Robin.
It's too angled for that. I'm just gonna kite.
Can I be
get
in
overmatched by
Super
these
Test for
Yamato
War's
guns.
Legends and a CC for tanks? Sure. It's 2 completely different products that have nothing to do with each other, so...
Sweet of a match of 15k. Feels good.
Carriers are coming to World of Warships Legends. They're just in
Voice
development.
over not activated. I think you need to disable the international voiceover,
Do it, Wichita.
Robin.
Disable?
Yes,
Why?
you need to disable the international voiceover because the international voiceover is overwriting any special.
Oh, I don't currently have the... Oh.
Nope. Oh, nice. That was a good salvo.
Get that. Alright, sorry about that then.
You know,
My
settings, sounds, and then voiceover common, right?
Bad. Here we
That
go.
is the
I am
right
sorry if you
one.
guys didn't have the... Oh, can I lob that, please?
I mean, to be honest, Robin and I, we are both fans of the international voices, like of the Japanese and Like if you play a German ship, you have German commanders and so on. So.
He went over, but I think our Volette, unfortunately.
Yeah,
she
he's
slowed
slowing down too much.
Bow pans, maybe.
No, not even that.
It's okay. I think I can still.
What's the big difference between London and Exeter besides one of them having an extra turret? One having an extra turret. No, but does the Exeter have torpedoes? I don't think so, right? Because the London has.
Exeter has torpedoes.
Exeter has torpedoes as well? Yeah.
Wrong bloody rudder shift, unfortunately. I'm on a heal here.
Why change how captain drops in crates? We didn't. The captain crates always have the chance of dropping in commander that you don't already own, but when it comes to event crates, for example Warhammer or the Transformer crates, they work differently. They do not have the kind of reroll mechanic like the captain crates. But with the Warhammer campaign it was that you only had one each, so it was different, but for the Transformer campaign it was different, for the Transformer collaboration.
Too late.
Oh, that looks... Oh.
Ah, come on. I think I'm underleading most of the time. I'm underestimating the ship speed.
Are you planning on introducing a detailed...
That was Yamato, as usual.
Are you planning on introducing a more detailed service record, like individual ship win percentages? I think it's on our list of, like on a backlog, like things we would like to have, but it's not considered to come anytime soon. But yeah. Is it possible to transfer your account from Xbox to PlayStation? Not that I'm aware of, unfortunately.
This Yamato is way too scary. The only two salvos I received was 15k and then another 25k right after, over the island.
What happens when you get a commander drop when you already have him maxed out? Well, you receive a universal commendation, which you can use on any other commander. So it's the blue one.
I'll let the Odin do the tanking.
Can we make Phil a legendary commander where his special skill is showing up to battle?
Burned.
What about PS4 to PS5? So our intention is, of course, that you don't have to do anything, that you can use the same PSN account on the PlayStation 5 and it just carries over. That is what we want to have.
Yep.
I don't want to fight that guy.
Account carryover is going to be a thing. That's like, we don't. I don't remember. Are we going to be day one?
Richelieu, please.
That is not something that I can answer yet. We will. I know that we will release some additional information about that soon. Like, we will make an announcement on the next gen consoles, but I cannot give you a definitive answer right now when which platform will be available. So for that, you need to wait, unfortunately. Any news on EOP? No. Still the same. We are monitoring it and change things if necessary.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I mean, we already reduced the fire chance and additionally to the alpha damage reduction. Even though it's only a tad bit, but still. Will Italian battleships be missing their SAP on Legends as well? Which battleships do you mean? Like, for example, if you mean the latest released or latest introduced ship Imperia with the SAP that was just were just announced a few weeks ago on PC. I mean, Roma didn't have SAP, so.
You're gonna do one wrong turn, Wichita, I know you will. This one, for example. Come on, give me some good full pans here. Here we go!
The bot Citadel.
Indeed. You can't bounce my guns. Nah, this Yamato. Oh, come on. What am I? Oh, the DDs.
When you have all commander, you get a duplicate commander and you get a legendary. So, if you have a commander and you receive a second commander, you get a personal commendation. If you get the same commander a second time. If you have the commander fully maxed out, you get a universal commendation. A blue ticket, basically. That you can use on any other commander. It's not otherwise the how you said it. If anything we need, it's a Sailing Robin commander with the ability I'm gonna die. There you go.
Just
Exactly.
decrease incoming fire dispersion by 100% for 20 seconds.
Any shadow camos coming out soon, maybe.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go fight at Bismarck.
I mean, the shadow camouflage is from which event? Black Friday. When is Black Friday? Most of the time it's in November, so maybe sooner or later you will get another option to receive them. What are you guys doing about AFK people? So first of all, AFK people that don't move receive zero zero XP, 0 credits and everything. When it comes to punishment, that is up to the platform. That is up to Microsoft and Sony. So we don't really do direct punishment, but we do the punishment in terms of they are not receiving any credits and XP. So if it's someone who does it all the time, at some point he's not able to repair his ship, so he's not able to join the band. Oh wow, did you turn full broadside out?
I need to go into will to rebuild mode here. I need this guy to be closer, but he's literally like so far. I need him to be close. I thought I was going to stay in his range, but I'm not.
Prince Blip's commander ability will be able to identify all enemy ship parameters upon seeing it. Will this version of the game become available on PC? Can you please do me the favor and ask the PC guys that?
Ah, this rudder shift is horrendous, man, and that's
why
why I
did you
don't
turn
really
back in full broadside?
It's the main weakness
dude,
of the Iowa.
because I decompress the rudder way too late, and that's why people that don't play PBs, you're just so sluggish. Ugh.
Will our warship account transfer
maneuver.
over to the next gen system?
Alright, let's
yes,
move on.
that is our intention. So, yes, that is our plan. So we make sure that it's bound, like the account info and everything that is on your account is bound to Microsoft and Sony accounts. So as long as they don't change anything on their side regarding the platform accounts, you won't have any issues on using your ships from now Xbox One X or PS4 or Xbox One on Xbox Series X and PS5. So yeah. Any news on training room ETA? I would love to give you any ETA on that, but I can't. There is no information right now on that.
Will French DD commanders be changed to more reflect the traits of French DDs? We've seen this feedback, we forwarded it, we don't have any news on it at the moment.
Custom battles.
11.3 is fine for secondaries. Alright, let's go Bismarck. Get the battleship
Any news
out of
on
the way.
cross-platform divisions? Not right now, Zakun. Can't give you anything on that. I just think that the development on the next gens are currently have a higher priority than anything that is anything concerning that.
Can we do tier 7 rank battles at some point?
Possible.
Possible, yeah. The common topic currently about legendary and tier 7 is the servicing cost, which for most is a bit too tough. So we don't know if it would be a good idea to add a ranked battle where, since it's going to be a 7 versus 7 instead of a 9 versus 9, the ability to earn credits through these kind of battles is limited compared to standard. So it would be, I think, an issue if we did this kind of stuff. So it's possible. We just haven't come up to the whens and hows when it comes to this.
Dunny Gaming, I just answered the question regarding 1 versus 1 with a friend. Unfortunately, we don't have the ability of implementing a training room right now. I don't have any information when it's going to come. I want to have this training room myself, but there are other priorities in development, so it's understandable. Training room is something completely it's not being used that much, to be honest. So maybe at some point we can introduce it as a quality of life feature, but for now, I saw another question: what happens if I want to switch from Xbox to PlayStation and the other way around? I cannot give you any information on that. I will talk about that with my with Filigula next week, because I know that we are planning to do some kind of announcement on next gen or next gen consoles anyways. And since a lot of people just asked that in the chat, I will try to give him a nudge and ask him what happens in this like if you, for example, change from Xbox One X to the PS5 and the other way around, like from PS4 to Xbox Series X. I mean, I don't want to kick off any console war bash, which one is better. Everybody picks their own favorite, and you always go after the games most of the time. That's my opinion. So let's see what happens. I will ask, and maybe we get an answer for that.
Sorry.
Please answer the dirty laugh of Robin here.
I just nailed the Helena. So
Any news on more legend boats or projects for Burrow? Not right now. But there are some ships in the pipe. One of them you know, but the other one I can't say yet.
What you get?
Damn.
Sorry. That was satisfying here.
Any plans for Legends on Nintendo Switch? I'm a Switch owner myself, and no. There are currently no plans.
Torpedoes to starboard!
Go over, please. One shell. No.
Any
just
info
wait.
on Russian DD buff? No, not yet. Missions objective for legendary ships will be included at some point, yes. The thing is, we were observing. The thing is, most of the people that are currently in the chat, we consider you guys as part of the core community, or you know, as the core community. And most of you guys have already legendary ships unlocked. What we did is we observed the numbers of people that have, or general the numbers of legendary ships around, and once we see it makes sense, or when there are enough unlocked, then we will include it. We could have done it earlier, I agree, but we will include them in the future.
Not entirely sure what is spotting me right now, which is kind of annoying.
Can you do more streams? I would love to do more streams, but unfortunately, and this is the truth, Robin and I, we are the only two in the Prague office that have the ability and the access to the streaming room. Once Prince Blip is in our office, he's currently not here, he's currently still in Cyprus, and once the whole corona situation calms down, we might be able to do more streams on a regular basis, like every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks. But given the fact that we are the only ones from this team that have access to a streaming room and more or less know how to stream, I would consider myself as someone who knows how to stream, and Robin as well. We have a lot of other things that we have to take care of. You guys, community itself, and a lot of other things. So we are somewhat limited in the time and the time we can put into this kind of stuff.
Got a
You
question
guys have
about
a DD
Gnizman.
issue?
Yeah, it's an SSGO over here.
Oh wait, I saw it. Also, why does Nice No main battery have 2 holes instead of 3? Well, the other one was the Scharnhorst, but let me let Prince Blip answer the historical one.
Yeah, so Gnizman now has twin gun turrets instead of triple gun turrets because she is represented in a proposed and refit where she got the same guns that Bismarck carries. And so in order to have both that form and the regular form, we have Scharnhorst and Gnizman now in the game. And then a follow-up question, why does Hood not have torpedoes? Because there are a few reasons for this. For one, Hood's torpedoes are fixed.
When they're underwater?
They are above water, but they are fixed. Which means that there's not really a good way to implement them as a gameplay item. If you tried to use them, you would just get citadelled. Because they're straight side out of the ship.
I think our base, just to interrupt you, we should stick around our base because it's about to get capped by the
that-
behind us.
That's more or less why they don't have the torpedoes on the hood.
Can you include the range of
Wow.
secondaries and
Okay.
and AA on the minimap? Oh, please. Why are you waiting?
To make sure all my guns are tracked.
What?
Oh, the Eugen's gonna get me with torps. Yeah, that's
not
a rip.
Eugen.
That's a rip. It's gonna kill me, I'm pretty certain. Yeah.
That's Akatsuki.
No, that's Eugen, 100%.
With 2-3 sets
That's-
right after each
That's
other?
Eugen. He's right around the island, dude. That's Eugen,
With
100%.
2 sets right... Oh yeah, okay.
Sets
well,
of 3.
true.
That's Eugen. He's
Yeah,
right there,
true.
dude.
He has 2 times 3 on each
Don't
side.
set me on fire, please. Thank you.
Please set him on fire, thank you.
I'm on wheel to rebuild, so I should be healing a little bit. Can you try to stick near me, mate, if possible?
What's
if
the
I don't
next
die.
big thing planned to be added? Water
Yikes,
balance. No, I'm sorry.
Water
I'm just joking now.
That
No,
would be
I
Really.
just be patient. Wait, you will receive enough information very soon.
The only thing is we have no one defending our base. Just saying. We need to turn back. Get back.
We have nobody defending the base, but we also have nobody in our base at the moment.
We do, but let's... Yeah. You were saying...
Oh, now we do.
You were saying... Oh my god, come on. Base,
Zakun,
please.
to answer your question why the Kurfürst doesn't have an extended secondary range, because then the ship would be utterly broke. That is the honest answer that I give you, because I'm a battleship player myself. I played this ship excessively, as well as all the other ships, as well on Legends as on PC in the last 3-4 years.
Guys,
And
make some room.
just saying that. What are you guys doing?
I'm going back to base.
We're having a ship pile here.
Do you have
but
hydroacoustic on, or should I
wanting
put
to
mine
have
on?
I
one
have
of
it
the
on.
strongest
Okay.
battleships in the game with the heaviest broadside to also have an extended secondary range is a little bit excessive. Because the ship is already one of, or the strongest battleship in the game. So, sorry, but we don't want to make it too OP.
I'm dead.
Wow. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
wow, what happened there?
Well, I'll see what I can do.
I was asked to explain why we do not have underwater torpedoes for battleships. That is because there are a few reasons for this. Mainly, they wouldn't be fun for most uses because they're
Yeah.
fixed. You can't aim them very well. And yeah,
It's
you
like
can't,
it's like the Mutsu torpedoes that you only have very
the worst.
Yeah, I know, but if to imagine how they would look like, because they are like you have a range of moving of like 5 or 6 degrees. It's like
Don't beat yourself now, Bismarck.
And so
I know you're thick, but
and there's a few other reasons for that also historically. First off, there were a major weakness in battleship design. They resulted in the sinking or near sinking of several ships, including the Kaiser and almost the Nelson, and they are also very unreliable, historically speaking, because you're trying to launch a torpedo with rushing water past the side of a ship. It's not really super great for structural integrity of your torpedo.
Are there any World of Warships Legends streamer I can recommend? Yes, you go to wowslegends.com/blogs and go to the article of the community contributor introduction. You will find all the CCs that we have. We also have it for German and Russian because we have the dedicated pages. A few of them are also here in the chat. So, for example, Zakun is here, Hi-Fi is here. I think I saw T-Ball earlier. I'm not sure. But just check out the list because I want to stay neutral. You have to take a look at them yourself. And then you can decide which one you like the most. So I would suggest you give everybody a shot because all of them are good. Otherwise, they wouldn't be in our CC program. So, yeah. Just
Robin is hacking, the secondaries are hitting. No, I just have a build
Or
for
no,
it,
wait a
guys.
second. That was just
I just have a build for it.
Yeah, we just had a spike.
A spike.
Yeah, we just had a connect spike, but we don't have dropped frames.
OBS looks good.
Yeah, OBS looks still good. Well, it should be fine now.
Alright, let's go for
Yeah,
the
it
next
was. I don't know what it was, but we don't have any dropped frames. We are still live for 1 hour, no connection problems. It was probably just a small hiccup. I'm sorry, guys. That I don't know what that was. So are we gonna introduce London now, Mr.
We have pinged it in the Discord, so we can
Yes.
show it off. Take a break from the Transformers for a game, maybe.
Let me go
Jifo?
for
I'm so happy we have Jifo. He just said someone's just smacked the DNS server. Okay.
Oh wow, 20k, yeah, okay. 20k is not that good anymore with the build I've made, because I used to run Tashkent with 26,000, but yeah, you know, 12.5 clicks of range can be slightly better.
Is carrier development on Legends slowing development of other more important content? I wouldn't consider saying that some development slows down the development of other more important content, because in the end every content is important. I would rather say that of course some resources are focused on this development process, but I wouldn't say that it would slow down the other content. I would rather say the general situation of COVID-19 during this year slowed down the overall development in a certain way. But yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, development is often split into separate teams.
Yeah.
So like, say the carrier guys will be working on something else from, say, ship guys, or like so.
Very diplomatic answer. No, it's just the truth. I wouldn't say that. I mean, for some people, carrier development is very important. I personally.
Ken doesn't like carriers.
I personally would say that carriers have no historical place in a surface to. Okay, no, but
How do you phrase it?
how do I
Absolutely have a
rephrase this?
historical place.
How do you phrase
Well,
it?
yes and
It's
no.
hard from a gameplay place.
So
Let's say
it's
that Chris
hard
and
for
I-
me to agree on a class that was the downfall of all surface vessels.
Right.
Okay. I don't want to say I don't like carriers at all, but it's hard for me to enjoy game interactions in this way.
By the way, just saying, I'm the only
Loves at
destroyer
Midway.
in the game right now.
I watched that movie last week during my vacation because it was available on a platform that should not be named here. But I actually like that. I actually like that movie. It was nice to see fireworks. I'm sorry, but yeah, I actually like that movie. Anyone else keep the stream? So I'm currently looking at our bitrate and on our connection. We only had one hiccup, so if it's still reloading for you, just refresh. Please refresh the browser once. But yeah. Wait. What was this? So Corona got in the server? Nope. Luckily, no. Will legendary ships be able to division with tier 7 in the near future? No, there are no plans. Well, you were just right on the edge of the.
No, the Wichita pushed that one. Still doing it, by the way.
Please, damage con. Damage.
I'm a little bit concerned about
The
this Wichita.
Bismarck damage con the first fire.
Cool. I am still going to be pinned here for a long time, I'm afraid, because that Wichita is kind of pushing. Yeah, I need to figure out a way to bail from this very quickly,
I am bailing as fast as I can.
because this is not
Any
gonna
one
work out.
versus one modes coming out soon? No.
Oh crap! There's an island here. I'm screwed.
If guys, always keep in mind if you're asking for these kind of modes, 1 versus 1, our most played mode is standard battle. You know, 9 versus 9, and people are on queue. And if you introduce these kind of battle modes, that we always have to keep in mind that every additional mode brings the entire matchmaking. It's mixing up the entire matchmaking, which means you take a part of the players that want to play standard mode, they will try out the other mode, then the other mode won't work anymore because there are not enough players, and it splits up, and we want to avoid this as much as possible. Doesn't mean that we don't bring new modes, but we bring them in a certain way. What's your most played? It's because it's your only mode. Well, not really. We have once in a while ranked modes. So we had the special Halloween modes. We had the April Fool's event. There are a couple of things. So how do you enter the giveaway? Well, you press the link and
The entire team is
follow
in.
the instructions there.
By the way, just saying, the entire team is in.
Yep, I'm peacing out.
Literally the entire team.
So I just got asked a question.
I got the kill at least.
Why was Britain and Germany so aggressive with their battleships, while the U.S. and Japan were far more conservative? I mean,
Because of the battle distances?
that's a major factor. There are a few others as well. So you got to keep in mind the Atlantic, in comparison to the Pacific, is a very small place.
Yes.
And so
It's like Switzerland compared to the US.
yeah. So you have to keep in mind that whatever battleship you build, it has to get to wherever it's going to fight. So the U.S. and Japan didn't focus as much on this, but the U.S. had to design battleships to go for very, very long distances, which came with other design compromises. Even though fuel was explicitly excluded from the weight category for standard displacement for that reason. The other thing is also what technology the nations had available to themselves. So America had problems getting turbines working until basically the 30s for large scale ships. That's why a lot of the slow battleships of the U.S. Navy, they actually have turbo-electric propulsion instead of a turbine. And so and that's just because American tech wasn't there yet. And Japan's kind of in the same boat. Their armor tech was not so great. They couldn't make thick plates as very, very well. And so it's a mixture of all of these things. Germany had a massive steel industry in the Ruhr region, which helps them a lot. And Britain was making battleships like nobody's business.
But don't forget, Germany was very restricted in the resources they had. Because during the time they had 2 fronts where they had to fight on, and that's why a lot of ship productions were actually dropped during that time. And then the production was focused on tanks. So, but yeah, the Krupp production. Krupp was the company that produced a lot of wasn't it even the guns for the Bismarck that were produced by Krupp?
Pretty much, yeah. Krupp designed basically all the massive steel stuff.
Yeah. I'm sorry I missed the last questions of the last 2 minutes, but I don't want to be. I didn't want to interrupt Prince Blip. Will Prince Blip's job title be the company nerd? Hell no, he's not the company nerd. He's a taught military historian, man. Like, it's not a nerd. It's actually he sacrificed the majority of his life. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. But he actually he put effort into that he studied that stuff, and I'm so happy to have him on the team for that. You know. It's useful to go back to someone.
By the way, really doesn't need to go.
Oh.
Well, menacing it is rough. It's the U.S. education system.
Everything is rough in
just
that.
die, Wichita. That would be great if you could. Thank you.
Well, if you would just aim correct.
Screw you, coming. They still haven't captured A, which is kind of nice. Lite contested för Alaska. Oh, lower.
Okay, white boys, see you. Have a nice day, and please,
You gotta be kidding me.
if you think, never mind. Buff carriers come out, orbit carrier. Will A get buffed before carriers? We will see. We will see once it comes actually to this point where we have CVs. Of course, the AA will be tuned accordingly and balanced. Destroyed the torpedo tubes. Not that it matters, but
Already. Ouch.
where can I find the link? We just posted it. Maybe Robin, once he has time, can share it again.
Right.
Oh, there.
Okay, they did capture A.
It's Mishik.
Nice kill, Lane.
Yeah, but
T
I'm
with a
probably gonna
ban.
get guilty in a second.
Yeah, you know, like, while I enjoy a certain amount of banter because I'm coming from this kind of warship scene as well. I used to be in a clan for most of my times. I used to play in tournaments, but if someone just comes to a stream and chat and thinks he is the greatest, I'm just, you know, like, while it is good to have a certain banter between individuals, but just to share
Nicely
that you're
done,
better
Yamato.
for the sake of sharing that you're better, I don't see the point of it. And it's for me pure toxicity, and that doesn't belong here.
This
I've
Yamato
got an
is.
interesting question here. What is what is the oddest or coolest bug that we have seen or encountered?
The honest and coolest bug. So, I remember that we had on Atlantic the middle islands, and someone beached in the middle between those two islands, and the ship exploded. And since the island ship interaction when the ship is sinking is a little bit different, the ship just jumped up. Yeah, whenever a ship flies, exactly.
It's a feature.
Also interesting was a bug that was sent to me a few weeks ago, a video of a Nuremberg being on an island. I have no idea how that happened, but this Nuremberg was on the island that the bow showed towards the enemy ships, and you were able to hit the bow and immediately citadel the ship, because there is no armor at the red bow, basically. What the thing, the part of the ship that you don't see because it's underwater. So yeah.
Oh, right. I see.
When is Oleg getting nerfed? When Phil allows it to be nerfed.
We actually have buffed planned for it. We're gonna
Can
give
we
it
get-
700mm torpedoes with 2.5 seconds Yamato caliber guns, but single mounted hull aiming.
Yeah, can we get David Hasselhoff as a special commander? If you're looking for freedom, this is not the right way. So here, since 1v1 modes aren't possible, what about friendly battles that shouldn't affect the modes? Everything that pulls away player from the main standard mode is affecting the matchmaking. A training room mode, a 1 versus 1 ranked, everything affects the matchmaking. Every additional mode, event mode, or whatever. So the closest thing that we could have at some point, hopefully, are training rooms. But yeah.
All right. I guess that wraps it up for the Transformers content.
Any news on weather effects coming to next gen? I can't give you any details yet on that.
Yeah.
Show of London, you got it.
That's the next one.
Yes.
That's the next one. So basically, upcoming Tier 5 premium heavy British cruiser, London. So if I go to my filters, hello, go
London
British,
calling.
tier 5.
Any plans on introducing extended ship stats in game? If you mean something like dispersion or sigma value, we don't have any plans on introducing these stats for now, but it is possible in the future.
So,
Will you add Italian language to the game? That is not planned for now.
So Lane, what can you tell us about London?
So London is a British county class cruiser, and it is notable for being the one that received the largest like retrofit and rebuild out of the county class before World War II. Basically, it got a whole new superstructure. The entire top of the ship was almost redone, and so it didn't get to participate in most of the beginning of the war because it was still in that refit. But its most notable event was something called was a diplomatic incident with a Chinese gunboat after the war in 1949 or 1950.
1949.
Yeah.
Really? Really, dude?
Sorry.
All right then. No, not a problem.
There's another question here. Why didn't we give Belfast torps? Because Belfast doesn't have torps in the form that she is represented in the game, which is the 1954 refit. So if you go to Belfast today and you go look at her, like in London, she does not have torpedoes.
There might be
The
one still on the
1943
ship, but
refit.
it's only like from the past.
Sorry, Chris, but the 1943 refit had torpedoes, or no?
Yeah. Originally,
Yeah, that's
Belfast does have
1954.
torpedoes.
1954.
That's why it's the 1954 refit that we have.
That PC has.
That and the PC.
Oh,
have.
54.
Yeah, and the one that is being introduced is the
In PC,
1944 version.
Okay.
The tier 8
I thought there was
version
a
on
3
the PC.
somewhere, but it's okay.
It's 43. It's 43.
Can you quickly go to the overview after the stats and just show the ship right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know that Jaifo is still in the chat, and if you go around the ship, behind the second smokestack, you see this this a little bit higher structure, right? That is one of the best T spots.
Oh, JF actually got T on there.
Yeah, that is one of the best T spots that you were able to get in the British Navy.
Okay. What, on the flashlight or?
No, basically the building behind the smokestack, like this whole thing where the torpedo tubes are.
Oh, I
like
see.
in between, you know. that was the best spot where you were able to get T.
So essentially, this ship is gonna be sluggish, slow, very poor armor, although the bread and butter of the ship is the guns.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Is the London like a Graf Spree?
No, it's basically Exeter with one more turret, essentially. You do have torpedoes. You do have 15-second reloading for 203. Holy crap, I can't read anymore. 203 millimeter guns. Basically, you're gonna overmatch a whole lot of cruisers with AP. They hit like a truck. Torpedoes, standard 7 kilometers. You have 4 on each side, which is good for self-defense, especially considering the damage. Concealment 7.6, with the commander you can get that lower, and lower that wise you do have a smoke screen, which is pretty neat. And a heal as well, because you're gonna need it since the armor doesn't really protect you against any incoming damage, except other cruisers maybe, but battleships are gonna overmatch you, they are 100%.
Jay the Cat is asking, is Unsinkable Sam coming to Legends? I don't see any plans for that right now. I wanted just to answer Andrew's question that you did on YouTube, Prince, regarding co-op, historical missions, etc., etc. The honest answer on that is that the effort put into the development for these missions is not met with enough responses from the community. That's just a fact. So that's, for example, why there are no more historical missions, and it's possible that we bring them at some point, but for now it's just not on our priority list at all. So yeah.
This could be interesting. I'm on experiment with this one. Steering gear, not really. Smoke screen deployment time as dispersion time, not really. Range could be neat.
How long is the giveaway? Until we end the stream.
And I'm gonna go for this too. We're going to rebuild.
And the winners will be pulled by our amazing Calypso, our social media manager, manager Rin, manager girl. I'm sorry, I don't. It's and she will. Manager. Yeah, our social media manager, and she will announce. Yeah, she's always hiding. She will announce it on Facebook on Monday then, because and now I have to out myself. It's a public holiday in the Czech Republic on Monday, so yeah,
right.
You probably won't see us.
No.
Give cat? No. I would love to, but maybe.
The only thing we can give, I mean not give, but we can show is
amazing. Calypso sounds like you're overselling it. Hey, she's taking care of fair. Robin, you want to take a look? I have a few more here.
He's armed.
So if you wanna start a battle, I have more torpedoes in my arm.
Go ahead, send them.
Yeah, it's like don't even try to throw.
He's armed and ready.
No, but Calypso's taking care of Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all the beautiful posts that you see, all the infographics, everything. Like she's not doing the infographics, but she's taking care of everything that those infographics are there on time, and so everything you see on those platforms is posted by her, and all the nice comments that you receive on Facebook or on any other platform, I say in 95% of the time it's her. Sometimes it's Robin and me sneaking into Facebook when we need to answer a few very specific things. But yeah.
I'm staying on the flank lane, I'm just getting some kind of crossfire behind the island, basically.
Can somebody ban Mishik guy for posting spammy links? No, Sideways, but we can ban you for accusing him of spamming links.
Oh boy.
So
what do we have?
Will the London be available after the stream? No. Or yes and no. London will be available on Monday.
Yes. We're just showcasing it earlier. Oh wow, that is a very
nice dispersion. It didn't went over though.
Dispersion and also a very flat arc.
Yeah. What is that? Yeah, that okay. Cruise is central. I wanna get involved in there. 100% wanna get involved because I can overmatch these guys. Yeah. Though they are coming for us. Yeah. Emil.
I'll get involved too. Give me a minute. Is there any chance of getting the Mighty Jingles as a commander?
No plans.
No plans.
Highly unlikely. I mean, he's not a part of the Legends community. He's more involved into the PC community. So there is. Oh wow.
That's gonna be an issue.
Yeah.
They really want to rush me, don't they?
Is he turning broadside? He's gonna top you. That was.
I would need your assistance on that though.
I think you need to accelerate soonish.
No.
Why ships sometimes shoot through islands? So this is not the thing of the ships, but more.
Really, dude.
No,
on that one.
Wow.
Are you
so
serious?
We are aware of this of this issue, but these shells don't do anything. They are basically ghost shells that if you fire. Why didn't you kill the?
I don't know. It just didn't. Okay, and that the only. Okay, just keep reversing. Keep reversing. These guys really want to rush us. The only thing, the French ships, I need to aim for the turrets because otherwise I'm just gonna overpen everything on them.
Yeah, you overpen everything. You say Gade. It's the A and E. It's an A, so it's Gade.
Get him! Get the French! Yeah, get him! Nice.
How iconic that a Frenchman says that.
Oh man, they really wanted to rush us.
In a British ship.
Does Flamu and Euro play Legends? I'm not sure about Flamu, but I know that Euro played it.
Euro did play it.
Yes, Euro did play it because I saw him playing it and I contacted him and I helped him out a bit so he can have an impression on the game. But I think his plans went more PC focused, which is his main focus. So has no bad blood. I talked to Jingles in the beginning when the game was released. He featured it in a few videos. Flamu's just not the console person, which is totally understandable. His main focus is on PC games, so yeah. Will be the match size increased on next gen? We don't have any plans on increasing the sizes on that.
Like, okay, one thing, boys, you do not want to be shot at by Queen Elizabeth by under no circumstances.
No, those guns take no prisoners.
And that's gonna bounce off my belt.
Are you allowed to
Not
make
really.
your own t-shirt with your favorite ship on it? You are allowed to use any available assets as long as you don't monetize it. So if you do a shirt for yourself, you can check out our community contributor or our media package that we publicly share with all of our current assets that we have in the game, and you can use them for your own private purpose. For example, when you want to create a picture or a poster. So yeah. Where's the link for the giveaway, Weiner? I think somebody in the chat would share it. There we go. Will you guys add European destroyers in the near future? Not in the near future. Maybe at some point, but there are no immediate plans.
Leave me be, battleships are not built to be shot by. Oh, that's just that's just nasty crossfire. Ouch, ouch. Yeah.
That was a citadel.
Okay. Time to
Time to say
time to get close to a teammate.
So we've had several questions about the USS Missouri. We can't answer
As
specific
always,
questions about
possible.
specific ships. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Possible. The model exists.
Yeah. I mean, the ship is available on the PC version, so it's not a question if, it's a question of when. But there are no immediate plans, and until then, yeah. Robin, do you want to tell me where the Queen Elizabeth touched you?
Badly. Like you see the glowing bitty hole near my butt? That's where it touched me. In bad places. Fuzo, I need you close, mate.
Can
Please.
please somebody clip that?
Please, Fuzo, don't sail too far away.
Can
I need
please
you.
somebody clip that before he ends the stream and deletes the bot?
I need you. I need you, Fuzo. Heal me.
Thank you.
Heal me, Entogarpi. Ah, thank you.
Massachusetts is the same answer as the Missouri.
Yes.
It exists on PC.
Since we are halfway in the, or even a little bit longer than halfway in the stream, just to say it again, we cannot say any information about upcoming ship lines, upcoming ships, upcoming legendary projects, whatever. We are not allowed to share it. Once we are allowed, we make sure to share it on our social media. So the best way of staying up to date is either via Facebook, Reddit, or Discord.
And that's all
I would
we
just recommend Discord as well, because it allows us to give a real-life interaction with the players. So if you ever have a question, you can jump into the chat, ask a question, and ask the team. We have a dedicated channel for that, where either we or our quartermasters / moderators, which are like how do you say, like how do you say that? Well-known members of the community that help answering questions that you have.
Robin might be getting a dreadnought if I survive, Jay. If I survive, that's that's the only requisite. But I just want to get in range, lay down my smoke screen.
Thank you, Mick, for sharing the official Mouse Legends Discord link.
Alright, I think he is a good spot actually. We need to do some damage here.
Are there any ship museums you would recommend visiting?
Belfast.
Definitely the Portsmouth Historic Dockyard in its entirety.
Hamburg, for example, if you ever have the ability to visit the Hamburg Naval Museum. I know that in St. Petersburg is a very good naval museum.
Whoa, did she slow down?
The Aurora is in
Yes.
St. Petersburg too.
Yeah.
If you're talking about specific ships, any of the U.S. battleship museums that are still around, The Intrepid Museum is fantastic.
The military museum in Kure in Japan, with the biggest ship model of the Yamato. I don't even know what's the scale. I think it's 1
like
to
1 to 70.
Yeah, something like that. I always wanted to visit them, but I didn't have the ability yet. I know that there is a not a museum, but in France where Robin was last year. I think.
Well, yeah, it's not really enough.
No, not this one. The one where Arnaud was, where he had this event. Our French community manager for PC, Tanatoy, was it. I don't know if it's a naval museum, but
nice.
It's like a
double fire. Okay, well that's gonna burn.
It's
for
like
a
an
bit.
old onshore installation.
Let me help you
in
in
France.
a bit.
I need to ask him.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, but there is one as well. Of course, you have a lot of historical and navy museums in the US, especially museum ships. The US has, luckily, a lot of them. For example, you have in California, you have the Iowa, right?
Yep.
You have the Iowa. You have the Texas, of course, because of Texas.
Nice.
And but yeah, that's where my knowledge.
Yeah. At the moment, you can't visit the Texas. She is
because
scheduled. She's scheduled to get basically a complete lower hull rebuild at the end of this year for the next year. So she won't be open probably until 2022.
Oh yeah, the Smaland in Göteborg in Sweden. That's one as well.
I can get one more fire on this queen. Ah, Fuzo. She may get a flesh wound on me. Oh boy. No. Ouch. Fuzo, come back here! I need you again. Oh. Yes, well, Jay, I think I am getting a dreadnought. Ooh, what I could do is try to play sneaky DD here. And
Any plans on giving the other nations EOP as well? Not for now.
That's too high. 4 pence.
Right now they're busy pumping the Texas full of foam to make sure that you can float out of her berth.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Texas is in a bad way right now, which is why they're giving her that massive.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but that is literally one of the worst positions you can put a ship, where she's being hit by hurricane after hurricane after hurricane.
Yeah.
It's just very unfortunate.
Yeah, after her rebuild, she will be given a new berthing place. I'm not sure if that's been determined yet, but she's being moved.
Yeah, I hope so.
I'm liking the London. Sorry, go ahead.
Texas is the last true dreadnought battleship left. So
yeah,
there are other battleships, of course, but they're later. They're not like dreadnoughts.
Nice.
In the traditional sense.
What's the decision process on which ship to bring over from PC and which ones to stay? I would highly recommend you to write down that question and ask Kirill once we have him here again, because I don't know what exactly the process is. I can imagine that, and this is only my opinion and how things are, that you have the ships, you compare them on each tier, and then you have to balance them. But yeah, I don't know the exact process.
The Iowa will will probably never get the W19 shell.
Yeah, no, a nuclear shell, thank you, no thank you.
Maybe not. So, scary against battleships, but very efficient against the rest, like, honestly. 111,000 damage.
Really a shame the Warspite was scrapped, indeed.
Yeah, well. Alright, that covers most of the stuff. I think I'm gonna throw in an Abruzzi game. Why not?
Do you say sell model kits? No. Not anymore, if I'm aware of.
Let's go aiming system. Let's go steering gears. Why not? and then we're gonna go.
Any plans for us to get a viewer for patches and borders to see what they're missing? No, not that I'm aware of. Anything on secondaries builds? No, not at the moment. But we're working on it. I know that we're working on it, but I don't know when. More options on where you have your ships docked. So Captain Caps Lock might be something that comes in the future.
Yeah, 8.6.
So from testing was SAP deemed too powerful? No.
Wow.
We didn't even test it.
8.6 consignments on the Abruzzi is pretty nice. I've seen a lot of feedback saying that the Abruzzi was not as good or dead on arrival and stuff, but people don't realize that the Italian cruisers are one of the fastest and the best concealed in our game so far. Maybe the British cruisers have a go on them, but then they don't have the speed. But the Italians, they are fast. Holy crap, they are fast.
To be fair, the Abruzzi is one of the slower Italian cruisers, but they're still
36 knots for a cruiser isn't.
Any word on more varied cannon fire SFX? That is something that I highly requested as well for a while now. And yes, there will be a major sound overhaul at some point. I don't know when it will come, but I know that they are working on giving the guns their individual sounds. So, for example, 283mm guns do not sound like 155mm guns. 381mm guns do not sound like 406mm guns, and so on and so on. So that we have individual gun sounds for the calibers.
Okay, I typed yes, menacing Coyote, but since I'm on an English keyboard, I answered Zess instead. So take Zess as a yes. That I am using Mikawa as an inspiration. Yeah. I think I'm using Mikawa and the other one I did not realize. Probably something Cunningham, I believe.
This is probably a bit of a meme to fix a meme, but that turns into another meme. But are the Italian cruisers so fast that they can run away quicker? No, I mean it's actually so that they can chase down the French. Believe it or not.
Yeah, but the French are reversing.
Good luck
so they
with
can
that.
keep up.
Yeah, right.
Also, a special feature was originally planned for the Italians that they can switch the sides during the battle, but it was scrapped at some point because they deemed it too powerful. Because just imagine you are having 9 German ships on the enemy team and 3 Italians on the other side, then you had, out of no reason, for example, 12 ships on one side and only 6 on the other. So we kind of scrapped that idea.
Matchmaking-wise, it wasn't ideal, yeah. And plus then you would have just 9 Italian ships versus 9 Italian ships, and they would all switch side all the time. So.
They show Tekan an audio rework, it's just the audio team saying pew. No, it's the audio team saying pew pew. New night maps considered. I think I heard something about that, but in the end, it was not something that was further progress, because night maps make it very hard to see, and especially if you're on a TV and you're far away from it and you can't really see anything, it's hard for it's just not enjoyable to look at. But maybe at some point.
Oh, you beat yourself.
Will Curse return to the communication wheel? I don't know. It's not something that is necessary, in my opinion.
Shores on AFK? I guess connected.
Trying not to get blown up by the Odin. Showing flat broadside.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kaboom! Oh, they fall very, very too short a little bit.
That should be enough. Now this guy's a bit scary.
Any chance that there will be a capture a single base play mode? You mean like one in the middle, like a free for like a? I don't know. I mean, it's possible, but not in the form. Or you mean like a epicenter one? Possible, but I didn't see any plans on that.
Oh, we shouldn't get Chi. You're going for him?
I guess I am now.
By the way, my torpedoes are escorting you, just as a good measure.
Oh yeah, they really are.
That's a fire on him.
Any plans to reduce the amount of commendations it takes to max out a commander? No. Right now it isn't, because that's a long-term goal of the game itself. And we do not intend on changing this mechanic anytime soon.
Nice torpedoes line. That should hit him at least with his one.
Can you make pinging caps easier?
Oh, that's gonna miss him.
Too easy for ships to get in the way.
Let me know that.
I agree, but currently our team is anyway working on the on an overall ping on the tactical map, and once that comes, I think you will have an easier time anyway to ping certain caps.
Okay, I think. Do we need to get back to base?
Is there a chance for custom matches? Not anytime soon.
Sorry, Lane, I tried to assist you.
You're fine.
Pénétration confirmée.
Wait, do you guys hear Italian voiceover now or French one? I'm confused.
You should have Italian.
Yeah.
No,
No, because I switched back to.
you have English now.
National.
Yeah.
So it should be Italian, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, now it's Italian. If it's national.
Alright, what do we have left cruiser-wise? Zara and Edinburgh. Okay, Edinburgh is scary. Edinburgh is really scary and I have no idea where she is. I'm gonna escort
Overall
my
ping be
destroyer
blocked
here.
by islands. I don't know what exactly you mean.
might
Why
be
aren't
talking
you
about,
playing?
like,
Because
sonar
it's
ping.
easier for me to focus on chat, especially with the amount of viewers that we now have. And when we both... So the thing is, in the past, when we both played, we just figured out that Robin and I are very competitive players when it comes to focusing on the game and actually wanting to achieve and showing you good gameplay. And this way it just allows us for Robin to focus on the game and also be part of the chat if necessary.
Sorry. That's not a target I want
Not
to
like that.
encounter. No! What are you doing here, Edinburgh? Oh, that's
And it allows me to focus on the chat and answer
unfortunate.
questions.
Oh, wow.
Why
the
would
pen
you
angle.
show broadside, you
Because I'm trying to
potato?
set up to dodge it. I'm
Oh,
dead.
come on!
Oh my god!
You deserve it. So much for Robin is able to focus on the gameplay to give you good content. Please clip it, send it to Reddit, share the news in the world, and he's below the table right now. And I'm trying to praise you and say what a good player you are.
I don't know what. I'm not sure
my boy.
what you're talking about. Look how they massacred my boy.
Look how they mess. my
Well,
boy.
chat, that was a good game, right? It was a good game. I just got outplayed. I didn't know this Edinburgh was right there. All right. Well, in that case, what do you guys want to see for the last game? We have just enough time for one more.
The thing is, we're gonna quit the stream very, very German now today. Like not now, but very on point, because at 8 o'clock, like basically an hour later, there is the Armchair Admiral stream from with Mr. Conway and Taki.
Yeah.
They will have a special guest. They are asking Roma, Legendary Ship, Moldava, Alabama, Oleg,
Actually, no.
Nassau.
I'm gonna play probably go first, maybe.
Alaska?
I needed to show the legendary camouflage.
Then
for-
show Alaska if you want.
Yeah.
I just after this, I don't want to see you playing a battle.
No. So
Can we see the legendary camos? Yes.
These Peppermint camouflage are currently in the shop right now for 750 doubloons. You're gonna get them as tier 1 perma-camo, which means they don't have any bonuses. You can upgrade them with paint, but the camos you get are these ones for Alaska.
Pick a ship you won't die in.
There's gonna be this one for Yamato, which looks pretty neat if you ask me.
Thank you.
Looks really, really cool. And you're gonna have one
Kurfürst, Alaska.
I'll play the
for
Kurfürst. No.
Kurfürst.
Okay, Prince is going to play the Kurfürst.
Kurfürst, alright, so let me do this real quick. I'm gonna go into the shop. I'm gonna go with, I believe it's gonna be ships.
It supplies.
Supplies. Yep. And here we go. Kurfürst camo, 750 doubloons. Purchase. Book. And then go back to the Kurfürst. And apply it and upgrade it with paint. I have so much for... Yeah, that's good. 2. 2 is fine.
Any idea when higher tiers will be available? They are.
Oh boy.
They are already in the game as legendary ships.
But the Silax, sure. I think my build is still relevant. I don't need to look into it too hard. What do I have here? Brawler. Sorry, good day's work. Yes, I'll take it. Crisscross, sure. Yes, we'll
do. You have hide?
Let me just slap that. Yes, and yes. I like that build. It works. AP damage is fine. No secondaries at all on the build, I believe. Yes, I went completely away from secondaries.
Boss Lessons coming back to Game Pass Cloud.
Let's do it.
I'm not 100% sure.
Double Kurfürst.
Sorry,
Please.
I can't answer that question.
So yeah, all 3 of these permanent camouflages are available in the shop. There's no end dates for the sales yet, but they probably won't be there indefinitely. Not sure. They may be replaced by something else. So get them, upgrade them. This is one way to get them for now. Alright. Let's see if we can get
Will previous campaign ships such as Jean Bart be released as a global XP ship? We currently have no plans on introducing or reintroducing the Jean Bart anytime soon.
Not really.
Because let's be honest, the Jean Bart campaign was one of the easiest campaigns that we had, and we saw it with the numbers that were available afterwards, and there is no need for reintroducing it anytime soon.
Lane, let's see if we can... What is this camouflage? Oh my god. Lane, come on, dude. Why? Why would you do this to Christian? Look at his face.
I don't know, how can you... Why, Lane? And you call yourself a historian, putting this kind of a shame camouflage on the Kurfürst.
Oh my god, I can't. Let's go A lane. I don't want to.
I'm not a troll.
Yeah, let's go alpha and try to stay together for the wheel to rebuild.
German science is the best in the world.
I'm not even gonna look behind me. Yeah.
Bacala!
What a disgrace. Even if it's the French camo, it doesn't fit. No, it's wrong.
Yeah.
It's just plain wrong.
It's just insult to the
I hope
Kurfürst.
you crafted permanent camouflage for that one.
I did not.
Okay, thank you. Otherwise, I would literally throw an ice bucket on you the first time I see you. Oh, hi.
Why do legendary ships have -1 heal than other ships? Because they have like 20% more HP than all the other ships.
I was about to say. Maybe. Just maybe. Should we...
Another Captain Caps Lock. Make the spawns farther away in legendary battles.
Let's turn in lane.
GG.
Let's see if we can
no.
take a shortcut here, because I don't
We
think there's going
don't.
to be a lot of action.
We're not
lane.
gonna do that. It's not like you're gonna shoot each other anyways right away. It will take a few, even if it's like 30, 45 seconds, which is more than enough.
I don't think I do have a smoke though, I'm afraid. But if I had...
Well,
what
another
is this
thing
guy
about
probably?
those
Attacker,
legendary
alright.
skills on PS4, every time I press square, it resets back to default.
Wow.
So, Batman, to explain that to you, you do not have to choose the skills with the square,
Ooh, Vanguard.
because both are always active at the same time.
I'm spotted.
It just shows you one passive skill that is active all the time. Basically, if it's a buff to your rudder shift, to your HP, to your a buff to your repair party, like let's take Will to Rebuild for example as a legendary skill. You have a passive effect that increases the heal rate permanently and decreases the time the heal is active, so you heal more in a faster time. And the active effect for Will to Rebuild is when you are in close proximity range of allied ships. So it doesn't mean that you have to choose them or that it resets, but it's basically for you to toggle to see both effects, you know? Like, it's not a bug.
Jesus.
It's intentional. It's like that. You always have both of the skills working at the same time. So
Yeah, I'm not sure about this right now.
Oh! Too high!
Okay, Yamato. That guy's gonna ruin my game, isn't he?
You could have
It's fine, 16k, I'll take it.
you could have popped your spotter plane, by the way.
Nah, still taking 16k. I'm just being crossfired by this Yamato and I'm
No
not
worry,
enjoying
man.
it. Ah! I need to get out of here.
I
This guy
would
is-
love to see the minimap right now where you are, because I can imagine that you're just in the middle of between two flanks.
This guy is gonna absolutely ruin me if I stay here. Yeah, I'm basically the number one target right now, as usual. When I'm playing BBs, it's like... I just... Yeah, what can I do, mate? Hit the island and beach, or... It's your call. Tell me. Just backseat me, mate. I'm completely happy with it if you do.
I don't see the map. I don't know where you are.
I'm literally in front of B. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Yes. Yes. Lane, I'm gonna need you to take the lead on that a little bit.
Yep.
My favorite skill for legendary skill,
was a
and
terrible
which
shot.
is. By the way, don't forget that the spotter plane, when you pop it, increases your dispersion by 10%.
I'm only gonna go spotter plane when I have a full target broadside that does not have some kind of turtle back, and I know I can just delete it. For now, I'm just gonna save it.
Ow.
But the only thing is, we're coming up against so
I
much
noticed you
armor.
guys watch JoJo. I never watched it. I think I watched the first episode. I know that Lane knows everything.
Man. Wow!
But I did not watch everything.
Just
so I
wow.
of course I know all the memes, you know. But
Yeah, this is not going good.
well, you're basically literally getting focused by everyone. But
Yeah, I know. Thank you for
pointing out an obvious
pointing
point.
it out. That's highly appreciated. I mean, I'm just hoping Will to Rebuild will kick in at some point, but every single ship in the game is currently just lobbing at me, so...
Yeah, not just you.
Oh, yeah, you're doing fine, don't worry. I'm 20k, but...
Yeah, Zakun, it's
Just
an anime.
JoJo's is the anime.
Any news on WoW being playable on PS5 on release? I cannot give you any details on that, but we will release a statement on that very, very soon.
This Vanguard has some decent range.
Yeah. Robin isn't a BB player, confirmed.
No, I'm
yeah,
not.
it's-
I despise the gameplay on both PC and Legends. I hate being a massive target that just eats damage and can't do anything about it. This is literally, I just hate it. So
Selling Robin should get a rage quit at you.
no, I mean I probably will. You're just basically just a sitting duck. Sure,
Oh,
you
you
have
slowed down.
good guns. No, I need to stay with.
No,
Lane
no,
for Will
no.
to
The
rebuild.
Alaska slowed down, basically.
I'm trying to get the cheat on the Yamato.
Yeah, but there's nothing I can do right now. I'm just waiting to get killed.
Well, personally, Zakun, I'm not an anime fan myself, but there are some out there that are really not. How do you say, that are nice to watch, or it's like a must-watch kind of thing, because they are more or less culture. For example, One Punch Man, just an example. I dig that kind of stuff. But yeah, I never watched JoJo, but I know a lot of memes of that. So yeah. On the bright side, Robin, and this is by Menacing Coyote, they are being outflanked with you taking all the fire.
I'm hoping it's not for nothing.
Yes. What map is that? That should be Fault Line, when I'm not wrong, right?
The only thing is I'm gonna exit the wheel to rebuild. That's the only thing that's annoying me here, is that I won't get the buff anymore.
Ramming speed!
I don't think I will be able to pull it off. This Alaska can literally one-shot me right now if she wants. Here we go. Yeah. Just a little bit too strong. But hey, that's why I don't play these.
Community
that's
creators?
why I just do not play them.
We don't really have favorites ones because we see all as equals. But you can go to our blog page, wowslegends.com/blogs. There is a community contributor introduction where we have all the posts of all people that are in our CC program. If you want to see the ones for German or Russian, you can just change the language of the blog page. And then you will see the German post and the Russian post.
Alaska, that was a horrible shot. I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know how you can miss a curve at this range. Oh well.
Literally the largest.
Sorry,
ship in the game.
Cha. Not the best game ever. Not even 50k in a legendary ship. Ugh. Yeah, no. Officially not a battleship player. No, thank you.
While you see that not everybody is the best in all the ships,
No.
I personally do not want to meet the Robin in destroyer or cruises. So.
Yeah, just don't make me play BBs ever again.
Yeah. To all, by the way, before we stop, to all the Germans watching and people that want to learn German, you will see me on the 3rd of October for a special German Unity Day stream here. We will have a little special activity as well. By the way, don't forget to sign up for the giveaway. Robin, would you do the honor and yes, share the giveaway link. You can now enter it, and the winner will be announced on Monday. Giveaway is 25 of the Transformer Cybertorian crates. And next Saturday is the 3rd, I think. Yes, next Saturday. It will be a special stream on Saturday for me. So tune in if you are interested in my beautiful German voice. Und an all die Deutschen draußen, schaltet ein. Wir haben auch ein kleines Gewinnspiel für euch.
Exactly.
And for everybody else, I have to say thank you for tuning in, because we will make place now for Mr. Conway and Tucky to prepare themselves for the Armchair Admiral stream.
Indeed.
It will happen in 1 hour and 2 minutes on the Twitch channel twitch.tv/World of Warships. And yeah, if you're interested in historical content, tune in. There is nothing to do with PC gameplay, just pure history about the Battle of Moon Sound, I think.
I believe
Right?
so.
Yeah, it's about the Battle of Moon Sound. So if you guys interested, tune in an hour. I will give the word now to you two to say your last words.
Sure. Well, first of all, Lane, thank you for being here. You've been the voice in the background for so many streams now. And that's highly enjoyable that you can still be present. So thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
And of course, thank you guys, both YouTube and Twitch, for being present during the entire stream. I hope you had some kind of fun. And well, we will say goodbye and hope you have a nice weekend, basically.
Yep. Just as a final word, if you want to talk to us on Discord, discord.gg/wowslegends is our official one. We have a lot of members of the community that also are able to answer questions when you have some about mechanics, about upcoming ships. Most of the time, not. But yeah, just chat there. You can find also players. And other than that, have a nice weekend. If you tune in later to the World of Warships PC stream for the Battle of Moon Sound, enjoy it. It is really interesting. And until then, see you next time.
Yeah, have a good one. Take it easy.
Have a
Bye.
good-